Hello everyone, my name is Harsha Gokal and today I'm presenting our paper Repariel. This is joint work with all the authors that you see on the screen right now. In this work, our aim is to learn how to act in a relational domain which can have varying number of objects, relation and tasks. To learn to act in such domains, the main challenge is for agent to be able to find relevant objects and make decisions based on relevant properties of those objects. For example, consider the extended uh, taxi domain here. We extend the original taxi domain from Dietrich's Max-Q paper by allowing for multiple passengers. In this domain, when the agent is dropping passenger P1, it should recognize that passenger P2 is irrelevant and it should ignore all such irrelevant state variables when making the decision to move in the grid for dropping passenger P1. To achieve such relevant state variables, we propose a hierarchical framework. We use a relational planner to provide relevant state variables or abstract state representations to the RL agent by leveraging humans' domain knowledge. I will first show how our framework enables such task specific abstraction in this toy example here, and then explain the framework. In this extended taxi domain, the task of transporting passenger P1 and P2 is divided between the HTN planner and the RL agent. The planner at the top decomposes the task into a sequence of subtasks. In this case, it is pick up P1, drop P1, pick up P2, drop P2. These subtasks are then executed by RL agent at the lower level. Here we have two RL agents, one for each lifted operator, pickup and drop. By learning separate RL agents for each subtask, we allow for task specific representations. So now the pickup RL agent can focus only on the pickup location of the passengers, and the drop RL agent will only focus on the drop locations. Let me describe our framework. Repariel is a hierarchical framework with HTN planner at the top and various RL agents at the bottom. The HTN planner provides the compositionality in the domain, and learning separate RL agents for each lifted operator allows us to define task specific state representations. We focus on relational MDPs with objects and relations and assume that they are deterministic and fully observable. We adapt something called first order conditional influence statements to dynamic foci statements. I'll explain that in the next slide, but they allow us to specify the bisimulation conditions of the MDP for safe abstractions with guarantee. Foci statements were first proposed in Natarajan et al. 2008 paper. It is a template as shown here. We extend foci statements to dynamic foci statements. The template is shown here. This encodes the information that when a particular operator is being executed, the literals in set x2 at time t plus 1 are only influenced by the literals in set x1 at time t. Given the current state and the current subtask being executed, we can ground the defoci statements and get the complete set of relevant state variables. For example, consider the current state in the relational MDP of the taxi domain as shown here. And the subtask being executed is pick up passenger P1 from the location R, which is for red. We can use this assignments to ground the defoci statement that influence reward. In this case, it is the last defoci statement here. On grounding, we get in taxi P1 on the LHS. We collect the literals in the LHS as relevant variables and ground the defoci statements that influence any of the relevant variables. So since in taxi P1 become a relevant variable and this defoci statement is influencing in taxi, we will ground the second last defoci statement and collect the taxi at and in taxi literals from the LHS as a relevant set of variables. So unrolling the foci statements like that for fixed depth and collecting all the literals that we encounter on the left hand side gives us the complete set of relevant variables which become our abstract state representation. In theorem 1 in the paper, we show that the representation obtained in this way is a safe model agnostic abstraction. In our paper, we evaluate the Repariel framework and the state abstractions for sample efficiency, transfer across task, and generalization across objects. We see encouraging results on all the three fronts, but here I'll only show the results on taxi domain. What you see in the bottom right chart, but bottom left chart, is the Repariel comparison of Repariel with TRL and HRL. Taskable RL, TRL is the recent ICAPS 2020 paper which formalizes domains that use planner at higher level and RL at lower level. We would also like to thank the authors for sharing their code. For HRL, we use options framework. Our agent needs significantly less number of samples than the other two. Note that this is because of the abstractions and the concise representation of the state that we use. In the chart 2 on the right, we see all the agents with and without transfer. The solid line are the agents which were learned on task 1, which was transport passenger P1, and that were transferred to task 2, that is transport P1 and P2. The dashed lines are the agents that were learned from scratch directly on the task 2, that is transport P1 and P2. We see that the transferred Repariel agent does not need even a single example. It is able to achieve zero-shot generalization when we add a new passenger. Let me help you visualize how that happens. So previously we saw how the state in red is represented as abstract state in blue for the subtask pickup. Here I present the vector representations of both these states. Notice that while the original representation is a vector of size 10, which, which has both the passengers in the domain, the abstract representation is only a vector of size 4, which contains information only about the relevant passenger. The baseline algorithm TRL and HRL use these complete state representations for every subtask, whereas Repariel agent uses this concise vector representation for each subtask. Hence, Repariel agent is able to generalize across passengers. We have more domains in the paper, and I would like to encourage you guys to reach out in the poster session. Finally, I would like to leave you all with one thought. It is argued that for human level general intelligence, the ability to detect compositional structure in the domain and form task specific abstractions are necessary. Our paper is one step in that direction. Thank you.